Hey, welcome to Humbled Warriors Yoga. My name is Stacy and this is Slow Vinyasa Flow. If you have any props or things that you like to use for your practice, go ahead and grab those. We'll be moving rather slow today, so this practice is appropriate for both those new to yoga as well as advanced practitioners. So grab what you need and we'll meet here in a comfortable seated position. In this position, Sukasana, easy seated pose, you can close the eyes or gaze softly down at the mat. Inhale to lengthen through the spine, reaching through the crown of the head. So roll the shoulders forward, up to the ears, and then around and down the back. Allow the arms to hang heavy, palms resting on the thighs. Begin to draw your awareness first to your body, noticing if there's anywhere that you can soften. And then draw your awareness to your breath. Taking soft inhales and soft exhales through the nose. Take a full inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Full inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. You can do one more on your own. Noticing on the inhale how the heart may lift and the spine lengthens. Inhale, extend and reach your hands up towards the ceiling. Feel your palms press together. Exhale, hands to heart center. You can bow your head to the light of your heart and set your intention for your practice today. So anything that you want to cultivate more of in this moment, in your practice or in your life in general, trusting the wisdom of whatever comes up and using that to set your intention. A soft smile on your face, lift your gaze and blink the eyes open. Inhale, extend and reach your hands up. Place your right hand on the mat beside you as you exhale your left arm up and over the left ear. Inhale back through center, reach both hands up. Exhale to the left. Inhale the left arm back up to the sky, twisting to the right this time. Left hand comes to right knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach both hands back up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale back through center, reach up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. On the inhale, begin to draw the hands away from the body and lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward any amount. Rock gently from side to side. Lift the chest, lift the gaze. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your right hand on your mat. Left arm reaches up and over. Inhale back through center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale back through center, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back up through center. Exhale, clasp your hands behind your back, opposite thumb on top. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward any amount. Rock gently from side to side. Lift the chest, lift the gaze, release the hands. Let's inhale up one more time, palms press. Exhale, hands to the heart. Draw the knees together. Slide the feet in towards the body, lengthen through the crown of the head. So you can place your hands underneath the knees or reach them forward. Toes can stay on the mat, or you can lift the shins, coming parallel to the mat. Keep hugging the knees in and lifting the chest. Navasana, boat pose. If you get tired here or your hip flexors really start to talk to you, you can take your hands and just gently put them behind the knees. You could also lower the toes to the mat. Holding here for several more breaths. Using your breath as your guide throughout this practice, your breath as your anchor back to your body and back to the moment. 2 more inhales, 2 more exhales. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Cross at the shins, tabletop, hands and knees. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Toes can be tucked or untucked. Press into your palms. On an inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, gazing softly forward. Exhale, round through your spine, tuck chin to chest. Inhale, arch for cow pose. Exhale, round for cat. And continuing like this for several breath cycles, allowing your breath to determine your pace, and bringing in any movement that feels good. Maybe shifting from side to side or forwards and backwards. You can also hang out in one pose for a breath cycle or 2 if that feels good. And wherever you are, completing one more round of cat-cow. And then come back to neutral position, hands and knees. Tuck your toes, walk your hands forward, one handprint, downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out through the feet. Take your time here, really bending one knee, noticing how that feels, and then bending the other. You can also sway the hips from side to side. In down dog, your fingers are spread wide. Hands are shoulder width distance, feet are hip width distance. Come up onto the tippy toes. Take a full inhale. Exhale the heels down towards the mat as your heart presses back towards the thighs. Allow your head to hang heavy so your neck is completely relaxed. And come back to your breath. Full inhales and full exhales.
Begin to walk your hands back towards your feet. Soft bend in the knees. Grab opposite elbows for a ragdoll. So you can bend your knees as much as you need to here, even bending them until the chest rests on the thighs. Rock gently from side to side. Release the elbows and bring your palms flat to the mat. So bending your knees as much as you need to get the palms flat. Tuck the chin to chest, forward fold. Pressing into the hands to help facilitate the stretch. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips can stay on the mat, or you can slide your hands up your shins. Press through the crown of the head and gaze down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down to rise all the way up. Circle and reach the arms up. Take your gaze to your hands, palms to press. Exhale, hands to the heart. Full inhale, circle and reach the arms up. Press the palms together. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Halfway lift. Walk the hands forward, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Stacking right hip on top of the left. Shoulders are square. Allow the left heel to press down towards the mat. Close the hip, three-legged dog, full inhale. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Drop down to the back knee. And walk the hand up the right knee. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. So as you sink into the right knee, shifting the right hip back, left hip forward. Lift up through the rib cage, coming out of your lower back. You can keep your hands here on the knee or inhale the arms up. Frame the right foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Left hip stacks on top of right, shoulders stay square. Right heel sinks down towards the mat. It's okay if it doesn't touch it, but sending energy down and out through that right heel. Close the hip, press through the left heel, full inhale. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Low lunge. Walk your hands up your left knee. Shift the left hip back, right hip forward. Lengthen. Hold here or inhale the arms up towards the sky. So as you're reaching the fingertips up, drop the shoulders down the back. Frame the left foot. Forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Surya Namaskar C, modified version. Full inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step the right foot back. Come down to the knee. Inhale the arms up, low lunge. Take the arms into goalposts this time. So squeezing the elbows back. Keep lifting up through the rib cage. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, frame the left foot. Begin to straighten the left knee, half split. In half split, think nose to toes. Reach the nose forward towards the toes. So maintaining some length in the back body. Bend the left knee, walk the hands forward. Step back to plank. Shifting shoulders over wrist. Again, hands are shoulder width distance apart, feet are hip width distance apart. You're drawing the navel in. To modify this pose, drop down to the knees. Notice where the mind goes as we move into stillness, as we hold these strengthening postures. And when the mind begins to wander, just drawing your attention back to your breath, finding gratitude for your body to be able to do this. Drop down to the knees. Slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Elbows stay hugged into the sides. Take the feet as wide as the mat, hands by your chest. Tap the forehead down. Take a full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, lift the heart. Baby Cobra. Tops of the feet are pressed down into the mat. Elbows are hugged in, shoulders away from the ears. So you're light on the hands. You could even hover them. Take a full inhale. Complete exhale. Full inhale. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Drop down to the back knee. Inhale the arms up. Take the arms into goalpost. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, frame the right foot, half split. Bend into the right leg, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Full inhale, circle and reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step the left foot back, low lunge. Inhale the arms up. This time, exhale, interlace the hands behind the back. You're going to bring the arms away from the body like we did at the beginning of class. Keep sinking into that right knee. Release your bind. Inhale, reach up. Half split. Bend the right knee, frame the right foot, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Left hand stays planted on the mat. Inhale the right arm up. Lower the right hand down. Step back to plank. Drop down to the knees. Lower all the way down to the belly. Inhale, lift the heart for Cobra. So you can lift a little bit higher this time if it feels okay on the back. Press the tops of the feet down. Glutes are engaged but not clenched. Full inhale. Exhale, release. Tap the forehead, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step the left foot in between your hands. Drop the back knee. Inhale the arms up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Interlace the hands behind the back, opposite thumb on top. Release your bind, reach up, full inhale. Exhale, half split, peel it back. Frame the left foot, pick up the back knee. Inhale the left arm up. Lower the left hand down, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Full inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Step back to plank. Holding here in upper push-up position. Drop down to the knees, lower down halfway. Press into the hands, tops of the feet on the mats. Inhale, upward facing dog. Holding here for a couple breath cycles. Pressing into the hands, drawing the chest forward, navel drawn in. Full inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot in between the hands. Stay on the fingertips. So a little bit wider stance here. Make sure you're not on a tightrope. And then inhale the arms up. High lunge. Bring hands to heart center. Hook the left tricep on the outside of the right leg. Palms to press. Spinal twist. Keep reaching forward through the crown of the head as you press the palms together. So leaning the torso away from that right leg. Inhale back through center, reach up. Frame the right foot, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step the left foot in between the hands. Stay on the fingertips as you widen the stance, sinking down into that left knee. Inhale the arms up, high crescent. Hands to the heart, right elbow to the outside, that left leg. So reaching the crown of the head forward as you press the palms together helps to create space for the twist. Notice your breath. Inhale back through center, reach up. Exhale, frame the left foot. Step back to plank.
Knees can be up or down this time. Lower down halfway, chaturanga, or lower all the way down. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing.
And do that one more time. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. High lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left elbow to the outside of the right leg. If you get tired here, you always have the option to drop down to that back knee. Inhale back through center. Exhale, frame the right foot, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. High lunge. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take your twist. Inhale back through center. Exhale, frame. Step back to plank. Lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Come high on the tippy toes, bend the knees. Take little baby steps to the top of the mat. Grab opposite elbows for ragdoll. Release the palms, inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Pause and feel. Release the hands down by the sides, Tadasana. So coming into tree pose, standing first on the right foot, spread through the right toes and bring the sole of the left foot either to the ankle, to the calf, or to the inner thigh. Make sure that you do not have the left foot resting on the knee. You can bring your hands to heart center. Lengthen through the crown of the head as you peel the left knee back in space. Reach the fingertips up. Your drishti or your gaze is either down at the floor in front of you, straight ahead, it's something that's not moving, or you can challenge your balance by taking your gaze up to the sky. Holding here for several more breath cycles. Bring your hands back to heart center and release the left leg down. You can shake it out and then switch sides. Standing on the left foot this time, spread through the toes as you take your right foot into tree. Again, placing the right sole of the foot on the ankle, the calf, or the inner thigh. Peel the right knee back in space as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Hands to the heart. Noticing one side may feel different. Reach your fingertips up. And taking your drishti or your gaze to a place that's comfortable, yet maybe a little bit challenging. Holding here for several breaths.
Bring your hands back to heart center. And release the right foot down to the mat. Shake it out. Standing at the top of your mat if you're not already there. Arms down by your sides in Tadasana. Press down through the feet, engage through the legs, so lifting the kneecaps up as you tuck the tailbone under. Shoulders are relaxed down the back, palms are facing forward. So a very active mountain pose. Noticing the engagement that you feel from the feet, all the way up the body and out through the crown of the head. And relax. Bring the big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, if that's comfortable for you. And if not, then you can just have the feet slightly apart. Utkatasana chair pose. Fingertips graze the mat as you sit back like you're sitting in a chair. Reach your hands up and gaze in between your hands. Shift the weight back into your heels. Pick up all 10 toes. Glance down and make sure you can see your toes. If not, shift the weight back a little bit further. Last thing, tuck the tailbone under, hollowing out through the belly. If this is too much on the shoulders, you can bring your hands to heart center. Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, hands to the heart. Release the arms down by the sides, Tadasana. We're going to do that again. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Take a full inhale. Exhale, maybe sit a little bit lower. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Straighten the knees, hands to the heart. Release the arms down by the sides, Tadasana. Pause and feel. Inhale, sit low in your chair. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Release your arms down by your sides, Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart this time. Hook the right elbow to the outside of the left leg. Bring your palms to press. Spinal twist here. Glance down at the knees, shifting the right knee back. So you want your knees in line with one another. Keep pressing into the palms as you reach the crown of the head forward. Come back through center, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Left elbow to the outside of the right leg. Check out the alignment of the knees as you lengthen through the crown of the head. Shift the weight back into the heels. Full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot by the right thumb. Spin the back heel down, pause. Notice your alignment. So not lining up heel to heel, have a wider stance. Bend into the right leg. Reach the crown of the head forward. You can come up onto your fingertips here. Shift the right hip back in space. Inhale the arms up.
warrior one. So you can reach your hands up, draw the shoulders down the back, press down through the pinky toe edge of the back foot. Knee in line with ankle. Frame the right foot, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg up. Step the left foot by the left hand. Spin the back heel down, pause. Check out your alignment. Widen your stance if you need to. Begin to sink into the left knee. Come up onto the fingertips, shift the left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale the arms up, warrior one. Press down through the pinky toe edge of the back foot. Shift the left hip back. So hips and chest are working towards square or facing the front of the room in this pose. Full inhale. Exhale, frame. Downward facing dog. Shift forward to plank. Knees up or down, lower down halfway or all the way. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Exhale, downward facing. Drop down to the knees. You're going to take the knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch. Press hips to heels for child's pose. Making this a more active child's pose, walk the hands forward, creating a nice stretch there underneath the arms and through the side body. Keep pressing the hips back towards the heels. Spin the elbow creases up. And breathe. Downward facing dog. Come high on the tippy toes, bend the knees. Step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, straighten the knees, hands to the heart. Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart. Right elbow to the outside of your left leg. Take the twist. Come back through center, reach forward. Hands to the heart. Right elbow to the outside, left elbow to the outside of your right leg. So twisting the other way. Inhale back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Step back, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Step the right foot by the right thumb. Spin the back heel down. Inhale the arms up. Warrior one. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open through the chest. Humble warrior. So you can bring your right shoulder to the inside of the right knee, or you can begin to work on bringing the right ear to the right ankle. Relax the head, shift the right hip back. Release the bind, inhale the arms up. Warrior one. Frame the right foot. We're We're gonna bring the back foot in. Left toes are pointed towards the left edge of the mat. Heel is grounded. Come up onto your fingertips, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Pyramid pose, shift the right hip back, left hip forward. Lift the gaze, frame the right foot, downward facing dog. Notice the difference in the hips. And then inhale the left leg up. Left foot steps by the left hand. Pivot the back heel down. Notice your stance. Inhale the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back, opposite thumb on top. Lift the chest. Exhale, humble warrior. Left shoulder to the inside of the left knee. You can begin to bring the left ear down to the left ankle. Shift the left hip back. Relax the neck. Keep reaching the hands up. Release the bind, inhale the arms up, warrior one. Exhale, frame. Shorten your stance. Right toes still point towards the right edge of the mat. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Shift the left hip back in space. Bend into the left knee as you frame the left foot. Downward facing dog. Hold here in down dog, or you can shift forward to plank. Lower down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. From here, a couple options. You can hold in downward facing dog. You can come into child's pose. Or for a little bit more work, you can come into dolphin. If you're coming into dolphin, measure out the forearms by grabbing opposite elbows, palms flat on the mat. Tuck the toes to lift the hips, and then walk the feet in towards the face. Press the chest back. So your neck is hanging heavy here, but your head is lifted. We're gonna hold for 10. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down to the knees. We'll all press back into child's pose. From here, lift the chest up, roll over to one side, and extend the legs long. Paschimottanasana. I can remove the flesh from underneath the hips, flex the feet, lift the heart. Go ahead and engage slightly through the quadriceps, and then, inhale the arms up, exhale, hinge forward. Grabbing hold of underneath the knees, the calves, the ankles, or maybe wrap your hands around your feet. Forward fold. So this should feel good. No pinching, burning, stinging sensations. If you feel any of those, come out of the pose. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the gaze, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down by your sides. Place your hands underneath the knees and draw the knees into the chest. Coming back to Navasana, boat pose, like we did at the beginning of class. You can have your hands underneath the knees, reach the hands forward. Toes can rest gently on the mat or lift the feet. For a little extra challenge, take the hands up. Keep pulling the knees into the chest. You can stay here, you could be here, or you can be here. Holding for 4, 3, 2, lower the hands, hug the knees in, lift through the crown of the head. 1, and release the feet down. Recline down on your back. And place the soles of the feet down on the mat. Walk the heels in towards the hips. So feet are hip width distance apart and feet are parallel to one another. Arms down by your sides. Preparing for bridge pose. Take a full inhale. Complete exhale. Inhale, press into your feet to lift the hips. You can keep your hands down on the mat or interlace them underneath the hips and walk the shoulders underneath you. Keep pressing into the feet to lift the hips. Notice if you have rolled to the outer edges of the feet, press the inner arches down. We're going to be holding this for just a little while. Glutes are engaged. Drishti is straight up. Can you lift the hips a little bit higher? Holding here for 4, 3, 2, 1, slowly lower the hips down. Once the hips hit, point the feet up towards the sky, and then hug the knees into the chest. You can wrap your arms around the knees and rock gently from side to side. Relax the head and shoulders down on the mat and take your arms out to a T. Drop the knees over to the right. Keep the left shoulder pressed down into the mat, gazing up or over the left arm. Inhale the knees back through center. And exhale them over to the left. Inhale the knees back through center. And exhale, extend the legs long, preparing for Shavasana. Make yourself as comfortable as possible here. You can always take a pillow or bolster, a rolled up blanket underneath the knees. You can cover the body with the blanket.
Arms are down by your sides, palms facing up. Let's take a full inhale. Open the mouth and sigh it out. Full inhale. Exhale, let it go. One more time on your own. Allow the body to relax. And scanning the muscles of the face, and the jaw, and the shoulders, and back. And just allowing everything to melt down and away. And releasing tension in the body. Also releasing any judgments, any expectations, anything that no longer serves you, allowing that to just melt away. Allow the lips to part as you release control over your breath. And breathing naturally. You have done enough. You have enough. You are enough. And allowing these last few minutes of your practice for absolute rest and relaxation, rejuvenation of the body, the mind, and the soul. The time spent in Shavasana really allows for the integration of your whole practice. And it's so very important not to skip this last piece, the most important piece. And I encourage you to stay here for as long as you would like. And when you're ready, begin to open and close the hands. Point and flex through the feet. Interlace the fingers and reach the arms over the head for a full body stretch. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. And roll over to one side. Cradle your head in your arms. Pause and feel. And keeping the gaze softer, the eyes closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Sit up tall, long spine. Inhale, reach up. Feel your palms as they meet.
Exhale, hands to heart center. 2 more times. Full inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Full inhale. Complete exhale.
Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me today. The light in me sees and honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you.